Hey, good morning. Happy Monday morning, December the 2nd, 2019. Rise and shine. Coffee time. Yeah. Yeah, I got my grandmother's dishes out, and I always did like this pattern. Small cup of coffee, though, I'll tell you. I can go through this real quick. And when I put this under my Keurig machine, or whatever you want to call it, when I hit it to, put coffee in here, I have to go with the middle setting. I can't go with the large cup because it overflows. And the middle setting takes the coffee right up to the edge, A little bit stronger that way, but it works. I had a great weekend. Got a lot of the Christmas ornaments up. Got the nativity scene up. Got my Christmas lights up outside. Carol took care of all of that. And the only thing I'm waiting on is this guy right here. That's my latest Christmas ornament. Got it last year, but this is my latest one. That's going to go on my Christmas tree. Right now it's being proudly displayed on my kitchen table. Anyway, the Bullet's here. I believe she's in the living room on her iPad or iPod or whatever it's called. When it's this quiet, she's doing something on that little squatch box or whatever you want to call it. But what you guys do over the weekend? How's your Thanksgiving? Good? Mine was terrific. We did our Thanksgiving technically on Friday. My son RJ and my daughter-in-law Chrissy, they came over on Friday because last year they were here on Thursday, and now they're doing the flip-flop thing, which we've all been there. You got to take care of the in-laws and the outlaws and the ex-laws. So instead of coming to see us on Thanksgiving, they went to Chrissy's relatives, her mom's house, and her aunts and uncles and that, and then they came over here on Friday. I remember doing that, when we were fairly new in the wedding game. We had to jump from house to house to house, and it got to be a little bit stressful, and it worked out well for Chrissy and RJ. They live up there in Pittsburgh, excuse me, and then they got to travel all the way down here to the central Pennsylvania, Tower City area, and Harrisburg, Hershey area. That's over 200 miles, in each direction. So, but we had a good time. I did my turkey out on my Weber kettle grill. I brined it, for 24 plus hours. And then when I put it on my Weber kettle grill, years ago I bought the attachment for it. It's a large ring, and it looks like a donut, if you want to say that, And you put that on your Weber kettle grill, and then there's a couple little indentations on it. And the other attachment that I bought, the accessory, was the rotisserie, the bar, and then of course the motor. And I did a rotisserie turkey this year, and it was very juicy, very flavorful, except I was a little disappointed that, and this was the first year that I did a turkey rotisserie. When I did it, I did put two good-sized chunks of apple wood, one on each side, because when you do the rotisserie, obviously, you have a mound of coal on this side of the grill and a mound of coal on this side of the grill, and then in the center you got your drip pan. So when your turkey is rotisserating, if that's a word, it comes around to where the coal's here, and it heats it up, brings it around, and over here to this bed of coal, and heats it up. Well, like I said, it turned out It turned out delicious. It was done within, I want to say, under 3 hours, probably 2 hours and 45 minutes. And we took it in the house, and of course we let it rest, for a good half hour anyway before we carved it up. Let me get a cup of coffee here. Before we carved it up, and then when we did go to carve it, I noticed, and of course I noticed when I took it off the grill, but my skin didn't crisp up. I always like crispy skin, and that was a little disappointing. I sulked about that for a little bit, but then after we cut into it and the breast meat, I mean, it was it was so tender and so juicy, and a nice flavor of just a hint of smoke flavoring in it. Oh, it was good. And the brine that I used, it was a concentrated orange juice brine. If you ever decide you want to try some brining, go on YouTube and just punch in orange juice brine, and it'll give you all the ingredients. But it was really flavorful. I'll do it again next year. But I think after I brine it and put it out on a grill, I'll bring it in the house before it's completely done, and then I'll stick it in the oven just to crisp up the skin. Now, RJ and Chrissy were telling me they had some friends that when they do their turkey, they literally take the skin off the turkey and they put it in like an air fryer or a convection oven and crisp it up that way and put that on its own little plate and serve that up with the turkey, But I don't think I want to do that. All right, that's enough of my jibber jabber. We got 7 minutes into this. Birthdays today. Britney Spears' birthday. She's 38 years young. She's only worth $215 million. And she makes approximately between $20 and $30 million a year with her entertaining that she does down on the Las Vegas Strip. All right? Not a bad gig, So let's say instead of between 20 and 30 million, let's go with, we'll meet in the middle, 25 million a year for her dance routine and singing routine down in Las Vegas. Not bad. Happy birthday, Britney Spears. Oh, and she also owns a number of homes, and that's where the 250 million net worth comes in. Her investments, so on and so forth. If you guys are a Packers fan, Aaron Rodgers' birthday is today. There we go. And if you look over here over my shoulder, see that helmet up there? Yeah. Green Bay Packers. I am a stockholder, by the way. He's 36 years young today. His guesstimated worth, since he's still working, is around $200+ million, and he signed some contract for. He's got a 4-year deal going on. Recently, I guess, with the Packers, they signed him up for another 4 years. Maybe this was last year. I don't know, but I think it was either $20 or $40 million for a 4-year contract. You can look that up. Check it out if you want. But happy birthday, Aaron Rodgers, 36 years young. Today is National Special Education Day. That's a good thing. And it's also National Rhubarb Day, National Pie Day, and National Mutt Day. God bless those mutts. They're really great dogs. Love them. And National Cotton Candy Day. So whatever you want to celebrate, earmark National Education Day. I think that's great. I think that was indoctrinated, if that's the word. I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that came into effect for National Education Day. I believe it was 1972. Again, if you want to check that out, go ahead. Great things like that, Got to help these kids out the best we can. Cheers, Nostrovia. It's snowing over here in Tower City. Light snow coming in. Yesterday it was if you want to say a mix of sleet, freezing rain. Not a lot, just enough to be a nuisance. The roads were, they were all right. They were travelable, if that's a word. But you just had to be careful. You had to be aware of things, Today it's going to snow a little bit, and hopefully it's going to warm up later on this afternoon, and we should have a fairly nice December day. Oh, and there's one other birthday I forgot. It's my dad's birthday. God rest his soul. Raymond Wojnakowski. Happy birthday, Dad. I love you and I miss you. Give Mom a big kiss and a hug for me if you would. All right, folks, I got to go here. I'm making pancakes this morning. The Bullet requested it. Of course, Graham stuck it in the Bullet's ear last night and said, since you're going to be staying home tomorrow with Pap, maybe he'll do some pancakes for you. And she come running over and she said, Pap, can you make some pancakes for me? I got this new griddle that I picked up from the not the flea market, but the Goodwill store. I bought that a couple of weeks ago, and it's a pretty good sized griddle. And I'm going to do some pancakes up for Brianna and myself, my youngest granddaughter, Brianna. And she said, can you make me Mickey Mouse pancakes? We took her to a restaurant a couple years ago, and they made 3 pancakes, one good-sized one and 2 little ones, and put those up on the top to make it look like a mouse. And then they took little chocolate chips for the eyes, the nose, and the smiley face. So Pap's going to try to do that. It's probably not going to look as good, but the good intention is there, okay? So wish me well on that one. All right, folks. One more time. Let's put it down. Cheers, Nostrovia, and L'chaim. And I do hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If you did anything different or you want to discuss it, and feel free to send me a private message. Let me know what you did over the Thanksgiving weekend, okay? All right. I'll talk to all of you guys later on. God bless you. Keep on smiling. Have a great Monday. Always look forward. Never look back, because you've been there before. You want to go forward. Think positive. All right? And also, conquer the day. Let everybody know how awesome you are. All right? Big smile. And when you meet somebody new, always look them straight in the eye and shake their hand. Give them a nice, firm handshake. And make sure you look them in the eye, because that's the first time they're meeting you, all right? And they're going to remember that. So always a nice, firm handshake, and look them right in the eye and give them a nice smile. Say, how you doing? My name is Ralph Warzy. Boom. All right, on 3, I'm going to punch you out. Good morning, Ken and Barbie. Debbie, Deb, good morning. Raymond, Roy, and Mary, good morning. Bucko, good morning. Tina, RJ, Chrissy, good morning. All right, on 3, I'm going to punch out. Mr. Timothy Murray, how you doing today? Chris Zimmerman, good morning. On 3, here we go. 1, 2, big smile now. Nancy, good morning. Here we are, out on 3. 1, 2, smile.